Yo, everybody, it's Freddie G with a quick PSA rundown. I'm gonna do an episode later on tonight. Right now, we're just going through a couple of stuff before we get into the episodes tonight. Uh, it's been a update on Arch Manning for the Texas versus Vanderbilt game. I know that he had concussion protocol, but they said that he was at practice today, and so they'll do another protocol. I think 90 tomorrow night and 90 minutes before kickoff Saturday. So if he's going to play, it's going to be a big impact. Um, if not, then they got to go back with the backup quarterback, which I think he'll still do good because he's a senior. There's no telling how it's going to play out. But Vanderbilt's a hot team, and this is exactly what Texas need as far as a big win. It's gonna be Texas defense against Vanderbilt's offense. It's gonna be a good game. So looking forward to it. In other news, with the NBA betting situation, Terry Rozier was was arrested this morning along with Chauncey Billups. I think it was two separate situations, but it's all involved in betting. I think Terry Rozier, the FBI's been following him for the last 2 years, ever since he's with the Charlotte Hornets, as far as the betting patterns. But Terry Rozier and his lawyer has stated that they're not a betting man, but they're not going down without a fight. So they might take it to court and then see how that plays out. But I'm not too sure how it's going to work out and play out. But it is what it is in that part. Um, Chauncey Billups, his situation is tied into an illegal poker game, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Kevin Garnett was involved in that as well, but he wasn't picked up or asked for questions. So I'm not too sure how that's gonna go with that situation. Now, another former player slash assistant coach, Damian Jones, he also was picked up, who played for the Cleveland Cavaliers and was the assistant coach from 2015 to 2018 and was friends with LeBron James. So a lot of that, man, it's crazy how it's going about right now. You hate to see it, but it's just the way of the game. And now Stephen A. Smith states that Donald Trump has something to do with it. That he's after the NBA. I don't know too much about that, but I think there is a lot of players about to go down for it. That's for sure. There's a lot of players that's about to go down for it. So we just really just hitting the tip of the iceberg. In the coming weeks, we're about to see a lot of more players getting arrested, more picked up, and more questioned. Because I really think that these guys are finna snitch. Like they're not no gangsters and nothing. You know, they're NBA players slash coaches. They're not finna stick to no code. So of course they're gonna either that or they're gonna face time in jail. So I think they're gonna take the smart route. But you know, it is what it is with that one. Tonight I think we got Miami NFL. We got NFL games. Thursday night football. We got Lamar Jackson making his return against the Miami Dolphins. Now it's gonna be kind of telling because I think Miami they're already, you know, they're having a down season right now. Tyreek Hill, a top wide receiver, out for the season. They're just in mediocrity right now. They're not good. But Baltimore, they're coming off the return of Lamar Jackson. You just got to make sure he doesn't play too hard or do too much to re-injure himself because he's a key part to that team. And they were struggling without him at the beginning. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. Um, and as far as college football, the rest of the news, a lot of these teams is about to play this weekend. We're about to see a lot of great matchups. What I'm looking forward to the most is that Tennessee Oklahoma game, the Georgia and Florida game, and the Texas and the Vanderbilt game. All three of those games are really high. And I think and they're all SEC matchups, so it's going to be a great Saturday. So I'm looking forward to it. Um, a lot of these players we're finna see make a run, and like I stated before, with the Heisman situation, I got Ty Simpson winning the Heisman. Now Ohio State's quarterback's nice. Diego, he's nice. All these quarterbacks have good qualities, but Todd Simpson has showed you in the last 7 to 8 games where you needed him the most, he comes through. When the team needed him the most, he comes through and shows out. And he's a great motivator and he's a great leader. So I got hope. I know for a fact that he's always going to be on his top game. And when it comes to these remaining games in his gauntlet. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm just waiting for the season to play out. But this is it right here. I'm going to go ahead and end it. I'm going to definitely pull back up here tonight, do a School of Hard Knocks episode. But this Freddie G with the rundown PSA. I'm going to get with you guys later. Peace.